Hey everyone. Well, what a strange and uncertain time we're finding ourselves in right now with all that's going on. Hope everybody's staying safe out there and doing your part in staying home and being responsible and trying to help stop the spread of this awful virus that's going around. We've been isolated for a couple weeks now at home. And actually, right now, we would probably be stepping off a flight into Vegas. So we have a full week's holidays that unfortunately we're not able to do anything with. So we figured we would come up to the property and get to work early on the continuation of building our cabin. Of course, we're being very safe. We came straight here from home and we've been here. We have enough food supply to last us for the full week with a fridge and a freezer powered by propane to keep all our food fresh. And of course, it's still about under 10 degrees outside, so we can keep a lot of things in our outdoor fridge. Yes, we're being safe. We're not going anywhere else other than our property, which is completely isolated from everyone else. We have zero contact with any other people. So we figured why not make the best of the situation and come up and get a head start before the mosquitoes come out. And the weather is fairly mild enough to do some work. There is still snow up here, as you can see behind me, but it's melted a substantial amount. So we're out here getting to work, and I'm going to take you over to Josh actually, because he's going to talk about what he has planned in terms of building.
Hi everyone. So we came up yesterday, April the 4th. We brought up a bunch of building supplies. We had our custom windows just stored down at another property, so we figured on our way up we might as well bring them, as well as some other building supplies. When we got up here, there's quite a bit of snow. Most of it has melted in comparison to our last trip up here when there's roughly 3 feet, so we can manage working in this amount. There was some inside the cottage in the main area. However, I spent the majority of the day yesterday organizing, clearing the snow, and setting up for today's work. So yesterday I set up some temporary scaffolding in the center and one along this wall in order to help me put up the rest of the rafters on this side. Once those are done, I can sheath the roof and then hopefully work on this side and have everything somewhat dried in. So a lot of people have been asking about the wood and being exposed since we weren't able to fully roof in the structure in the fall. Yes, it will get slightly damaged over time. However, the short period of time that it's going to get wet, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Obviously, for a prolonged period, it would eventually deteriorate, but we're hoping to get this roofed in as quickly as possible. So I'll give you an idea of what exactly we're doing up here. We're putting our rafters up on the double top plate and then attaching them to what they call an LVL at the top there. In order to do that, our engineer has specified that we need specific connectors, one of which is this. So it has an adjustable part on the bottom, which matches whatever angle you're going to be doing at the very top. And then where the rafters tie into the double top plate, there's this, which is called a hurricane tie. Because the snow load up here is so great, we need to be protecting and supporting all these pieces of wood the absolute best that we can. So I'm going to get started doing that, and hopefully it all goes smoothly. So we're pretty much finished up here for the week. We got quite a bit done, a lot more than what we were expecting. As you can see, we got our roof totally on, rafters up, sheathed, and tar papered, so we're technically dried in from the roof. We initially only thought we were going to get about half of it sheathed, and we got a lot more than that. So if you want to come take a look, and we'll show you what we got done. So as you can see, all of our rafters are up with our hangers. We installed all the hurricane ties on there for support, all the sheathings up. We were also able to get some of the sheathing around the walls up, which was an added bonus. We still have a little bit more to do. We need to frame in the gable ends and sheet that, but that's going to be for another trip. We're also able to do the framing and sheeting for the gable ends on this section, and that's about it.
What are those? Come on! Come on! Walter! Walter! Here!
I brought out a new battery ages ago. Well, Bob's your uncle.
Just whisk it.